Most people think of microscopes as those flimsy plastic toys that break after a week, but this thing is a completely different story. The first thing that hits you when you pull it out of the box is the weight. It is built like a tank, with an all-metal frame that feels like it could survive a decade of science projects without breaking a sweat. It is refreshing to see something built with actual longevity in mind, rather than just being another piece of disposable classroom gear. Now the optics are where this really earns its keep. You are getting all-glass lenses here, which makes a massive difference in clarity compared to the cheap plastic alternatives. It offers 5 different magnification levels, ranging from 40x all the way up to 1000x. Honestly, the 1000x setting is a bit of a challenge to get perfectly focused. You really need a steady hand and some patience. But for general biology work, the lower and mid-range settings are crisp and surprisingly bright. The monocular head rotates a full 360 degrees, which is a huge plus if you are sharing the view with someone else at the table. You just spin it around instead of having to move the entire base. One of the smartest design choices here is the power system. It runs on a standard wall adapter, but it also takes 3 AA batteries. That makes it genuinely portable. You can take this out to the backyard or a park to look at pond water or leaf samples without hunting for an extension cord. The LED light is bright enough to handle those higher magnifications without washing out the image, though the disc diaphragm takes a little bit of fiddling to get the contrast just right. It is not a professional-grade lab instrument, so don't expect to be publishing research papers with it. But for a student or a curious hobbyist, it is a massive step up from anything else in this price bracket. If there is one minor gripe, it is that the fine-tuning knobs can feel a little stiff right out of the box. They loosen up with use, but it is something you will notice during those first few sessions. Also, because it is so sturdy, it is a bit heavier than you might expect, so keep that in mind if you are planning on lugging it around in a backpack. Still, for the price, the build quality and the optical performance are hard to argue with. It is a solid, reliable piece of equipment that actually makes learning science feel like a real discovery rather than a chore. If you're looking for something that will last through middle school and beyond, this is definitely one to keep on the shortlist.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.